Hey everyone, welcome to Illegal Alien Racing. We are getting ready to start the very first ever club final on DKC's new South track. This is a 100cc Masters class. If you watched the last video, the pre-final, I won that race, so I'm starting from pole. Right here, I'm going to look at Randy and tell him watch the flag person for the green flag. Green flag, here we go. Get into the early lead here. We'll have a look behind us and you see the rest of the group behind us there. Open up a little bit of a lead early. I expect the kart to be a little loose the first maybe 2 laps, maybe 3 laps. As the air pressure increases, the kart should start to handle a little better. It's not a real long race, it's 10 laps. The pre-final was 8 laps. We're going to have a look behind us, see how that lead's doing. It's not doing very good. Randy is right behind me, followed by Wreck'em Rick right behind him. I'll roll off the throttle, you can hear it just a little bit there to start lap 2. Heavy braking, Randy almost runs into me. Thank you for not doing that. Rick looks to the inside, takes second spot. Very nice move there. The driver ahead of me, he's in 100cc as well, but he's in the senior class, so we're not racing each other. And he told me he was breaking in a new engine, so he's not able to go as fast as he could possibly go for that reason. Look at Rick all over me. I knew I was going to have my hands full. I'm just not good enough to drive away from these guys after getting into a lead. So it should be a race till the end, which that's what we want. You know, that's what you guys probably want to see. It gets boring when you're just by yourself running laps. You see a little puff on the right there of smoke or dust. Looks like somebody dropped the wheel off track. Rick's going to look to the inside, same move he made last lap, but I have moves to Rick, and I take the spot right back. You see Rick enjoying the racing as well as I am. Didn't expect him to make that move, but he did. Kind of surprised me, but I was able to counter immediately and get the spot right back. So you see another 100cc driver, senior driver, just ahead of that is Ace in his very first ever 100cc race. He had some sort of trouble, I believe, and fell back a little bit. I'm going to try to lay down some really fast laps. Kart's feeling pretty good. I know Rick's going to be all over me, so I have to just drive my lines and push as hard as I can go. And if he passes me, he passes me, but I'm going to definitely make him work for it. The lead has definitely opened up. I'm going to try to minimize any mistakes and just drive a very consistent race and try to bring home the win in the very first final here, which would be pretty cool. So far the race is going pretty well. Well, that really sucks. I fire the kart back up, get back in the race, but I have no chance of winning or getting podium now. So we'll just burn some fuel. Let's go back and look at this in slow motion and figure out what I did wrong. So what I did wrong was I started the turn way too early. Right there, I started my turn. I'm already in trouble here, just don't know it yet. And this happens really fast. And I realize I'm in trouble and I apply brake right there. Car starts to slide even more. It's not locked up. I didn't lock the brakes up, but I just run out of racetrack and go on a very bumpy and rocky ride. And the rear end starts to come around on me. And right about here, I lock it up to avoid going back onto the track and becoming an obstacle a dangerous one for the other drivers, and I countersteer there, try to keep the cart completely off the track. Let's go back and look at this again, side by side, prior lap and the spin lap, and you'll see how early I was by using some reference points. So we're going to pause it right there, and then there you can see the reference point, that splotch. You can see how close I am in the spin lap compared to the prior lap. We'll play it a little bit further and get a different reference point right there. You can see how much to the outside I am on the splotch compared to the prior lap. I do get a little bit of counter steer in the prior lap, but I'm in pretty good position. Nothing really happens. Just made a mistake. It happens in a fraction of a second and went off track. So I ended up finishing in 4th. Those 2 drivers ahead of me were not in my class, so I wasn't really racing them. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you race here, hope you learned something. I know I did, but I'm going to come back for the next race. Pretty confident still, just made a mistake. It's going to happen if you race long enough, but I definitely learned a lesson. Leave me any comments below with any questions you may have. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Y'all take it easy.